In July 2010, Pakistan was devastated by heavy monsoon rains, causing severe flooding throughout the country. Over 21 million people have been affected by this disaster, with injuries and deaths, and millions of homes destroyed, as well as livelihoods lost.
People that we're trying to reach by using the military assets like boats. This is not a river water, this is flooding water, and try to reach them, assess the situation, and set up distribution points. There is no resources here at all. It's been cut off with this water. The only way to reach them is by a boat or helicopter. Look how many people need to be evacuated from this area. 1,200 families need to be gone to the other side, need to be reached.
With a devastated area greater than the entire United Kingdom, Islamic Relief was still able to respond to this disaster immediately due to the support we received from the community.
Thank you very much for all your donations. You have actually answered the call of Pakistan flood victims. Islamic Relief is delivering 30,000 litres of water with your support every day to the victims of flood. 16,000 families have been accommodated in shelters. Also, hygiene kits have been distributed. Food packages have been given to thousands of people. Over 300,000 people you have actually managed to help and answer the call.
The fields in which that these people used to live off, okay? They weren't living off handouts. They weren't living off aid handouts. They were living off the land in which that they used to till and crop and cultivate and work. And from that cultivation and working the land over here, they used to be able to earn their livelihood. As you can see, to the far as the eye can see, it's flooded. We've just provided for the immediate needs. That's what the emergency response has been thus far. The long-term needs is that these people, for a sustainable program in which that we can help communities get back onto their feet again, they all need to be working this land once again, and that's where the rehabilitation will be required.
What's really important, I think, for people who have supported Islamic Relief, this is really the opportunity to see their money at work, to see the importance that that money will do, because these people need their lives put back, they need their dignity back, and most importantly, we need to give them a platform so they can start to rebuild again. And what I'm seeing right now, and I must admit I've been quite encouraged, because in certain villages that I visited, you're starting to see the foundations go down, you're starting to see the trenches being built, and actually visibility of something actually happening. And one of the reasons I'm here is exactly for that reason, to find out what has actually happened to all that money that was raised. And you're now starting to see the beginnings of that. This is not something that's going to happen in a day or a week or a month. We're talking about mass scale reconstruction. This is a long-term project, but most importantly, what I can certainly say is there is visibility of things happening.
My appeal to yourselves is, yes, it is still emergency. We still need food, water, shelter and medical supplies, but we also have to think of the next early recovery program, where we have to start building them new houses, and this is what we are doing here. I request you all, if you have donated, and I know there are thousands and thousands of people who have given millions of pounds, I ask you please give again for the reconstruction phase now. so people can have proper houses, and like Parvez, they don't have to live in a tent.